All I remember is I came home from school one weekend. I must have been a freshman or sophomore in college. I was going to Heron Art School at that time. I was talking to my mom, and she suggested that I put an ad in the paper for interested people. So I did, and we had our first meeting at my dad's store. And to tell you the truth, I think that's probably the only meeting I was at.
When we got together in Hudson's back room, and when we met again at the State Bank in the community room, I guess I was elected president that first formal meeting that was written in the minutes.
Somehow with Sherry Hudson in the back of the sporting goods. There was a Sherry's dad had a framing service, and Sherry was an artist, and somehow we just I can remember sitting back there in the dark.
Yeah.
It was sort of dark and
dingy.
But it started right there. In reviewing our minutes book from those early meetings, I just was shocked to remember back when it brought everybody that had anything to do with arts or crafts in the entire county. It brought them all under one umbrella. And all of a sudden, it just was wonderful. And we had friends coming from Wheatfield and DeMont North, and we met in people's homes.
Yes, we did at times. Doris Myers was one of the early ones. We have to celebrate that.
I've always loved art and was very hungry for somebody that would talk to me about art in this community. And that was when the Jasper County Art League was formed. And I was not the very first member, but I did join shortly after because it was a way to talk with other people about art.
I moved to Jasper County in 1984 from Iowa, and I was so excited to find that a small rural community had an art league. That was a great opportunity to meet people, besides meet fellow artists.
The first art shows that we had, we did it as a group for Little Cousin Jasper.
Yes.
And on the courthouse.
And by entering your shows, you can see your work next to other people's work and see different types of work. So it really, and still to this day, encourages artists and interaction and shows.
A lot of the things we started doing, you know, they still give scholarships. And we started that I think the first year was just one school,
Right.
But it was a scholarship for a senior in high school that was going to pursue arts in some way.
Whenever we thought maybe we should disband and not do it, I would go, no, we can do this, let's keep it going. It's just too much for the community and for people around, and you've got a lot of wonderful artists, and it's such a good thing to do.
Getting together with other artists really encourage you to expand what you do yourself.
I've enjoyed my life. I'm still painting. I was a professional potter for a while and a teacher for 23 years. And I still am not completely satisfied with what little art I've been able to do, although there's a bunch, but I'm still carrying on with it. I love it.
Things have changed, but some things stay the same, and the passion for art and the kinship
Yes.
right. that we had with fellow artists, that hasn't gone away, I don't think.
Yeah, I think the Art League's been a great thing for Jasper County.
And maybe in those quiet days of 1972 and to through the 70s, we just had time maybe to not be rushing and to visit and to get to know
And riding up
and
and
adore each other.
And it's just good for people to come together. Yeah. So I'm just real happy. Art League has done a lot of good things.